gentleman here, and it's somebody's sibling. I feel like I've got a brother of somebody here. Wow, quite a very, what a character. He's just got a character about him. So I want I feel that the very first thing I want to say about this man when I connect to him is I feel like he was a very, very avid tobacco user, because I'm really getting that smell of cigarettes with him, really strong. I also want to say that he would have drank, because I am getting the smell of whiskey with him as well. And I also want to say that he was a good old boy. There was a character about him, just a good old boy. And I feel like this is somebody's brother. I feel like this is somebody's brother that is on the other side. Does anybody understand this?
Yes.
You understand? Anybody else in the room? Okay, let me work with you on this a little bit. Do you understand about this gentleman? I want to just kind of backtrack a little bit and move and go through it one more time with you so I make sure that we're on board here. The cigarette smell is just unbelievable. Yes. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay, because I feel like this man was a chain smoker. It was like one right after the other. Do you understand?
Yes.
And whiskey.
Yes.
I'm talking like bourbon, Jack Daniels, that kind of a thing. Do you understand?
Oh, yes.
Because I don't particularly like dark whiskey, so tasting it in my mouth right now is not real fun. But that's what I'm feeling right now and tasting with him. Do you understand that?
Yes.
And I also want to say that this man was thin. There's a thinness to him when I look at him. And I want to say towards the end of his life, he would have had a thinness about him. Do you understand that?
No.
All right, give me a minute. This has something to do with what was wrong with him, so I have to work with it a little bit. Thank you, I understand. Would you understand this, please? Because that's the way he's showing this to me, and when I ask him more about this, I feel as if though that his energy would have depleted towards the end of his life. Do you understand that? And he's just showing me himself withering away. And when I asked him about this, he said, I felt like I was withering away. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. Because this whole thing with this gentleman's passing, it's about his body shutting down. Do you understand that?
Yes.
I mean, and I think I understand now why he's showing me the cigarettes and the drinking and all of that, because it was like everything in his body was just shutting down.
Yes.
Do you understand? Liver was shutting down. Kidneys were shutting down. Everything was shutting down. Does that make sense to you about his passing, please?
Yes.
And I feel like it was just general organ failure of how his passing was. You understand?
Exactly.
Okay, all right. Would you understand, please, about this gentleman as well? I feel as if though there was a sight problem in one eye. Do you understand? He's favoring one eye with me, and I feel like he either closed it like this, or there was a drooping on one side. Does that make sense to you, please? You understand? Okay. Because when it's like I can see right now how he saw, and it's like he could only see out of one eye, and it was like he couldn't see like the peripheral vision over here on one side. That's how I'm seeing. It's like I'm blind in one eye right now, literally, when I'm talking to him. And it's like I can only see out of one eye, and this was a very big problem for him. And I also feel that it had something to do with him losing his job or something to do with his work. Do you understand that?
Sure.
All right. Now, I also want to say about this gentleman, when I ask him more about the relationship that he had with you, he's telling me that you were the only one that got him.
Yes.
Do you understand that? Because I feel that all of the extended family around him, your parents or whatnot, they didn't understand him. And they didn't get him. Do you understand what I'm talking about? And he's talking about how you would sit with him and have conversations with him, and you were very calm with him. Do you understand? Like you never raised your voice with him. You would just sit and you would have a conversation. And even if you were like chastising him about something, you would be, well, you know, you don't really need to be doing that. And you were just real calm with him. Do you understand that? Okay. Do you understand the name Daniel or David in association with him, please?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. He kept saying that in my ear, so yeah, I got another one. Thank you, Spirit. All right. I feel that this person, I don't feel like it's his name, but I feel like it's somebody close to him. Do you understand that? And I feel like this was a person of significance to him. Does that make sense to you? And I feel like it was somebody that he felt a sense of closeness with. And I feel as if though either you still communicate with this person or you have some kind of conversation with this person still. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, and when I ask him about this, he wants me to make sure that you tell this person that he came through there. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I'll tell Danny about it.
Okay, all right. Because, thank you, I understand. This gentleman is saying to me that he's been trying to communicate with that person. Do you understand that? Do you understand how this gentleman is talking about knocks or pings or things going on in his home where he feels like this gentleman is trying to get in touch with him? Okay, he's wanting him to know that that's him. So I want to make sure that I say that to you. Because Spirit will do that. If they get enough energy, they'll, I'm here. All right? And that's what I feel like that he's doing with this person, with this friend, with this companion, with this confidant. Do you understand that? Okay. I feel like the month of March is significant to this one. I feel like the month of March is significant to him. Do you understand that? I feel like it's either his birthday or something in that month that's very significant to him. Do you understand? He passed in March. Okay. And I feel like I'm even going to try to get a date. I feel like I'm in the 15th, 16th. I'm in that area in there. Do you understand that?
16.
Thank you. He's... I think I would have liked him if I would have met him because he was quite comical. He was very comical. He always tried to make people laugh. But do you understand too, he's saying to me, I always put my foot in my mouth. Do you understand? And when I asked him more about this, he was always saying things that he shouldn't say in public.
Always.
And he was loud.
Yes.
Do you understand? Okay. Like, I'm not going to use any salty language, I'm just going to, because he was like that.
Yes.
But like, he would be in a room where, particularly you shouldn't say things that are racial, and it would come out of his mouth.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, it was bad. Does that make sense to you?
Yes, he was embarrassing at times.
All right, you get it. Okay. I feel very recently, too, that with him, music was, you associate a lot of music with him. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
And I feel as if though very recently a song came on the radio while you were driving in the car, and I feel like I'm within the last 3 or 4 days with this.
Like 2 days ago.
Okay, thank you. And he's wanting you to know that that was him, just trying to let you know that he was there. And Spirit will do that. They will take songs. How they do it, I don't know, but they tell me they do it, and that's all I know. And they tell me that they will send you a song to let you know that they are there. And the song sounds very twangy to me. Do you understand?
I got
I'm a country twangy song. I don't listen to country music, so I don't know too much about it. But you understand what I'm saying?
I do.
Because I hear it, and it's kind of like that, twangy kind of I also want to say that I feel like you have a significant piece of clothing of his, so I want to talk about this for a minute. I feel like I've either got a striped shirt or a plaid shirt or something of his that you have hanging in your closet that is his. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Do you understand? Is it a shirt, please? Okay. Is it striped or plaid?
It's plaid.
Okay. Because and I have to say that I feel like that if we've got some red in there, and I think there's even maybe a little bit of green in this shirt as well. Do you understand that? Okay. You have it, okay, because he's wanting me to know that every time you look at that, he's there.
Yeah.
So I want to make sure I say that to you. And it's in a place, I feel like it's in a place in your closet where when you slide the closet door open, it's like right there. Do you understand? Like you see it every day.
Every day.
You understand, okay. And I also have to say, I feel like he wore this same hat all the time on his head. And I want to say that I feel like that there's a patch on it or something on the front of it that's got the name of a city or something on it. Do you understand?
Yes.
Oh, I wish I could see the city name. I just got to describe it for you. So I see it's like this baseball hat thing, and it's a patch that comes around like this, and there's like the name of a city across the front of it. Do you understand that? Is it Detroit?
No.
Is it a D? Does it have a D in the name?
No.
Okay, I'm not getting it then.
Sorry.
But I will leave that with you. But I feel like that he's talking about that hat. He never took it off.
No, never.
He slept in it. Do you understand?
Passed
He would be,
out in it.
okay, you understand. Because I see him laying on a couch and he's got the hat on his head. Do you understand that? Okay, very good. A lot of love going towards you. He wants you to know that he is around. He wants you to know that he appreciates you, making him feel significant. Because when this gentleman passed, it's as if though you were the only one that, I'm just going to say it bluntly, it's like you're the only one that gave a shit.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah. It's,
okay. And he's telling me that he's thankful about that because you made his death meaningful in some way, just like with this gentleman back here that we were talking about a minute ago. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.